Okay, I'm going to show you how to install the SM64 OpenBSD port or PC port on OpenBSD. First, just clone this repository. I have it forked because the main repo is not compatible with OpenBSD by default. We also need a ROM. The US ROM will work. You can get a Japanese ROM or whatever. Just make sure you name it properly, and then if you're not using US ROM, you have to do version equal whatever version the ROM is after gmake. So we can now go ahead and take this right here and copy our ROM over. Oh, I'm dumb. What? Am I stupid? Hang on. Oh, this is why I didn't. There we go. Now, after we copy our ROM over, let's go ahead. We can also 60 FPS patch this, which just by running this command. Then after that, we just gmake, and that should build the whole thing. I might look at porting the whole thing to BMake or something, or preferably Ninja, because this is actually a pretty slow compile. But I actually think I could make the compile less slow, because it's actually converting the textures to C files and then putting that in the final build, and I don't think we need that for the PC version. But I haven't actually looked at doing that, and that's probably ain't that slow either. So this will take a bit. I do not know about controller support on OpenBSD. By default, it's not using my GameCube controller, but I don't know if that's just because of, well, it should have all the same controller support Linux does. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to edit the config for, I think this acts as an Xbox controller, and then it should work. But regardless, that should be same as the regular PC port, so there's nothing different to show there. The only thing that's explicitly removed in this version is the WUP adapter, which is the Wii U GameCube controller adapter. The support for that I had to disable on BSD, because obviously there's the API used for that is only in the Linux kernel. Yeah, this takes a long time to build. Well, one, I'm only building it with one core, and I'm building it on a ThinkPad T460, so it's not too bad. But if you're building this on a laptop, it's going to take a minute. I might actually work on this. You might not have to do the 60 FPS patch on this in the future, because I might, with this repo I made to do the OpenBSD patch, I might actually patch other stuff into it, because SM64 is one of the games I actually did ROM hacks for, and I actually did a lot of stuff with the PC port too, so I might, for example, I'm thinking about actually, there's, what is it called? Ultra SM64. There's a few changes with that to save files and all of that. I'm probably going to port those changes over. I'm probably going to enable the 60 FPS patch by default if it doesn't conflict. Actually, no, I can't. The 60 FPS patch, I think, fucks up the console build, so I don't think I can do that, because I do like having that. Yeah, I actually might remove that in any way and just do the 60 FPS patch. And then do some other stuff as well. I would like to get like silhouettes working and everything, but that I remember the F3D layer this had was not that good. I might look at using whatever Ship-Arcanian uses, because that should have a stronger implementation. Yeah, it has to compile the levels and everything, and converting the textures to... I don't know if that's really necessary. I don't know if it needs to convert. I don't really think it needs to convert them to PNG and then back. But I would not know how to set it up to not do that. And that's also useful if we're gonna ROM hack it anyway, which I might do at some point. I really would just prefer to get a decent version of the game working, and then maybe I'll look at doing like, see if there's some open, like someone converted like SM64 Sapphire to decomp, and then port that to the PC port and upload that too. SM64 Sapphire is actually a pretty nice ROM hack. I do plan on looking at Ship-Arcanian is fucking CMake, and CMake is fucking awful, but if I can get it working, I'll also do a video on it, because I do like Ocarina of Time as well. We're at the Goddard files. It shouldn't be long now. There we go. So to run it, we just go it's in the build folder, and then USPC or whatever version PC, then SM64 dot whatever version. So that. We can go ahead and move it to another workspace, and then it's in widescreen and 60 FPS, and that should be everything. I'll let the intro play out so you can see it actually running in 60 FPS. But yeah. It's actually lagging a bit. I'm not too surprised about that, considering the laptop, but yeah. So if you're on a lower end laptop, it might be worth it to not do 60 FPS. Then again, I'm recording at the same time, so your L key is jump and your K key is ground pound. What is your punch key? Oh yeah, it's the left arrow thing. Yeah, the CFS is not really working while I'm recording. Anyway, there we go.